mine, a principal of a very highly reputed public school. She calls me in the morning and admonished me, Zahid, you keep talking. Last few of my videos about women, sex, love, honeymoon, and so many things. Have you ever spoken about men? And she gives me a topic I should share my views on how to get along with a man. So, my friend, let me take an attempt to clear my views and minds or share with you all. I agree with her fully that the world uh, uh, is brimful of recipes telling girls how to please gentlemen and enslaved spouse. But I wonder sometime and certainly think her observation is right. The pundits have got hold of the wrong end of the stick actually. Capturing male fancy isn't all that difficult at all. 9/10 of the, I would say, the girl babies born into this world have the guilt, I would say, perfected by the time they are drinking out of the cup. And I feel very convincingly that if all girls do not play the music, thus by ear, they have usually earned by 18 at least to carry out the tune. Moreover, they have studied how to take an intelligent interest in whatever interest they pray. If need be, they can sky down terrible mountains, reef a sail, or listen interminably to the sound of locomotive on hi-fi. Yet this getting along with men isn't what's truly important, my friend. The vital knowledge is how to get along with a man, one man. Concerning that, I think our mothers and grandmothers they knew more than what we can know or we can learn from various textbooks and all this speakers, so-called intelligent speakers on the specialists on the subject. For one thing, our I would say grandmothers and the mothers or people of earlier ages, for one thing, they recognize their luck. They never stop uh, preening themselves on having the good fortune to be married women. For every right thinking woman knows the profit in matrimony is by all odds are hers. You know, so some French writer, I was reading somewhere, I'm forgetting his name, he insisted that men invented marriage to keep women in their place as the second sex. But why would a man deliberately go out of his way to dream up an institution so hampering to his liberty? So, I've said chaffing to the wild made spirit, and above all, it's so expensive. No marriage was all a woman's idea, and for man's acceptance of the pretty joke, it becomes us to be grateful. If ever I were intrepid enough to instruct my daughter on the care and taming of husband, I should put gratitude first on my list. For its sake, a man will endure a great deal of extravagance, too much of marjoram is in a casserole, or a tendency to sinus trouble. But the faults, there are bound to be faults in every man. No one is perfect, marked like towel, his and hers. But the woman who gets along with the man knows how to get along with his defects too. Intelligent woman, she adopts them. The most successfully married couples I know have perhaps unconsciously worked this out so beautifully. For them, their defects, their shortcomings, they don't look like a defects at all. Things like, though all those many married couples I have seen, problems over drinking. Does he drink too much? Or like I have a habit of drinking coffee or tea, having few sips and then leaving the entire cup. The ladies don't like. Clutter ashtrays, those who smoke. Turn on all the lights and leave them burning. They don't. They have a habit of not switching off anything. Is he a pantry raider? An ice tray emptier? Let it not exacerbate the soul. Be unpunctual together. Be unpunctual together. Start doing things together. Let the lights burn and the ice melts in the sink. My friend, false shades, I believe, are comfortable as bedroom slippers and as easy to slip into. All these trivial things, let it pass. Take on yourself to these habits, because these don't matter at all when it comes to its magnitude to effect on the marriage. Next to gratitude and ornamenting it, I would put appreciation, particularly appreciation of his wit. A husband expects a certain amount of disillusionment. He knows that a helpmate before breakfast is bound to be less picturesque than the shaggy creature with whom he danced at the assemblies. He has praised himself for hairnets and flannel bathrobes. But what he hasn't counted on is a wife who interrupts his newest jet with, better call the carpenter, honey, about that window. Or greets its point with a chill stare. I would love to admit that I am a poor oracle or a very great fortune, a future teller. However, my friends, I have seen marriages fly apart at the seams, and I have seen marriages firmly welded as a battleship, and there was never a for both the situation there was never a rule of thumb to go by. Good housekeepers, my friend, may come to grief, and bad ones may prosper. Both are possibility and happening. There is no thumb of rule, there is no fixed formula. As far as the glamour, my friend, even that is moot. In a successful marriage, there is no such thing as one's way. There is only the paths of both. The bumpy, the difficult, but always a mutual path. They both have to take the same path, not go at divergence. If I'm pressed, or Maxim, I can add to a trifle. So the old fashion has to seem fresh. It concerns the selectors of a proper family tree. My friend, nothing helps so much in getting along with a man as seeing to it that he stems from a long line of a monogamous ancestors. After there and there, the list what I have said it it would have to end somewhere. Gratitude, a sharing of faults, an attentive ear, and a stout conviction that marriages were meant to last. They might seem poor weapon in a woman's arsenal, but who wants the damn weapon at all when she has and is aware that she has all the luck? Man has nothing. वो लिखती है सिर्फ चरणों की दासी, मगर वो अच्छी तरह जानती कि चरणों का दास कौन है. And every man is very concerned because he knows the lady he is married, she knows how to get along with very well. He knows inside out of the man. कैसे निगाह शौक पड़ोसन पे डाल लूं, एक तो अजाब घर में है एक और पाल लूं. गुस्से में मैंने तेल जो अपने छिड़क लिया, बीवी ने कहा है जी माचिस निकाल लूं. So I feel that every woman is skilled, and because all benefits of her, she just knows how to get along with the men, provided she wants to be. Thank you very much.